educating one of our newest grads, this evening is truly an accomplishment of gigantic proportion. Parents always want to provide the best for their children, and I thank you for your faith in Elder High School, for allowing our faculty and staff to be part of your son's life these past 4 years. I believe that God gives each person our own combination of gifts. It was our pleasure to be a partner with you in some small way to help your son to identify and develop his unique talents. It's with some regret that you as parents also bid farewell to Elder, a school that hopefully has been more than books and reports for your son. It is by design that we at Elder have worked with you to reinforce the gospel lessons of Jesus Christ that you instilled at home. They stand tonight together for the last time just outside those doors, excited and ready to receive their diplomas and then to go their separate ways. They really are the same young men who were sent to us in the fall of 2008, eagerly looking forward to high school. They have excelled in every facet of their Elder experience: academics, athletics, extracurriculars, the fine arts, spiritual development, and community service. The class of 2012 has witnessed much, both the good times and the bad. They supported one another, and they also allowed the Elder family to support them, and they are stronger for that. The shirt that you hoped he would grow into now fits like a glove. Years of service, but their optimism is as bright as ever as they await the challenges that tomorrow will bring. They've changed in so many ways that it's hard to believe so much can happen in 4 short years, yet it did. From the first day that he set foot on his new campus, he heard Elder's motto, Altiora, to strive for the higher things. The concept and challenge to do your best, never give up, work together, trust in God. Your son accepted those challenges, and within the hour will be given the symbol of his success, an Elder diploma. This phase of life's journey leads to another, and as a member of the Elder family forever, he is aware that he has access to an enormous support system and will continue to love, care, and support him as he sets his compass for the next leg of life's journey. Tonight, another page is written in the Elder story, and he will become the newest of an elite group of people who proudly call themselves Elder alumni. Tonight's for you to acknowledge a very important role in the Elder family. God bless and Altiora.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, as you have done throughout these past 4 years, we ask you once again to send down your Spirit on these graduates. Give them the spirit of wisdom, that they might continue to grow in knowledge. Give them the spirit of courage to be effective witnesses in creating a better world and building up our community of faith. Give them the spirit of truth to know and make right decisions. Give them the spirit of gratitude to appreciate all that you have given them. And continue to bless us as we all seek to cooperate with you and become the people you want us to be. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Good evening, family, friends, teachers, Judge Dinklocker, and of course, students. We are here today to celebrate this fine class of 2012. Let us please take a second to first congratulate these seniors one more time with a round of applause. Now, seniors, let us give a bigger round of applause to those who have helped us through these past 4 years, those with us here tonight. A big thank you goes out to parents, teachers, and friends who have helped us here tonight. I can still go back to my freshman year, walking into Mr. Allen's class for the first time, already intimidated by the stories we all heard, seeing Mr. Crimer, who somehow knew my name before I knew where my locker was. We came to Elder wide-eyed from our respective grade schools, walking in as small fish in a big pond. We had 4 years of uncertainty ahead of us. New people, new teachers, new clubs, and new teams were thrown at us, on top of assimilating the harder high school classes and a bigger workload. Everything was so new and so different. Free time became rare, as we spent more conscious hours at Elder than at our own homes. We felt like high school was going to last an eternity. 1 week was hard enough to get through, combining legendary Mr. Allen vocab tests with 2 or 3 Mr. Crimer biology tests and the biblical exegesis of Old Testament. We never thought we could possibly fight through 4 years. Yet, here we are. Our parents and our teachers didn't lie to us when they said high school flies. We blinked a few times and graduation is upon us. 4 years flew past all of us. That's not to say that the past 4 years were magical. Nothing could ever compare to the relationships and memories we have built and made. We bonded through cheering football down 2 deep state runs, witnessed a volleyball team and a baseball team play for a state title, and cheered as another volleyball team brought home that title. In the classroom, no one can forget the teachers we have encountered. We of course endured Mr. Allen and Mr. Crimer, learned about the big-ass curve for Mr. Spencer, became bucket boys under Mr. Grosick, seized the day under Mr. Plays, found out Van Buren was the super turd for Mr. Hilbert, and finally learned that some people just do deserve to be beaten for Mr. Lake. Our lessons, though, didn't stop with textbooks and workbooks. Our teachers taught us how to be men, specifically elder men, the best kind of men. Our veins filled with the purple blood. We became respected, persevering individuals, not afraid to put our noses to the grindstone. We developed our talents on the field, in the classroom, up on stage, and behind an instrument. Each one of us became a unique individual, but we all became elder brothers. At Elderfest this year, Father Chet shared a story about the saying, "It's a purple thing you wouldn't understand." For all of us in this room, we do understand. We cannot express it in words, nor can someone on the outside looking in understand it without experiencing it. That purple thing is what drives graduates in college and beyond to hold true to Purple Fridays. It is what brings dads, grandpas, and great-grandpas back to the pit on a Friday night to watch the Panthers go to war with a GCL opponent. The purple thing drives people like Mr. Ray Hyden, to whom we say goodbye to this year, to dedicate more than 32 years of his life to Catholic education, 11 of which were to Elder. It drives someone like Coach Sean Tierney to return enthusiastically to the classroom and to the volleyball court after enduring a heart transplant. Those who don't understand see these things and ask why. For us, the answer is obvious. It's a purple thing. This purple thing has touched all of our lives in a dramatic, life-changing way. It is what forever links us to Elder and to the purple community. We seniors are here today, standing at a fork in the road. Is there really a life after Elder? Or maybe does Elder never really leave our lives? Again, like we are freshmen, we stand wide-eyed, staring into the unknown. We know what our plans are, but what is to come of our futures? No matter what happens, though, we all have over 200 brothers for blood. Back up. I am more than proud to call myself a member of the class of 2012. As we prepare to move on to the next stage in our lives, we will call ourselves Buckeyes, Bearcats, Redhawks, or Musketeers. We will call ourselves employees, apprentices, and servicemen. But we will forever be Panthers. Before I go, I would like to read a poem written by our very own Mr. Ian Gunn. We stand at a fork and we have options to choose from. The devil and God rage inside of me, a bloody battle between these two entities. I'm dug in deep and I stare down the fork. Down one road, I'm blinded by an illuminating force. My chest beats to find the strength to trudge this road. The other path burns with temptation, but eventually erodes. The sensation outweighs the relationships I've destroyed. My heart tells me it isn't right, but the hard road I still avoid. The fascinating light that once blinded me begins to rust. We've all got wood and nails, and I choose to nail him back up. I hope I put down that hammer and walk that road eventually. But for now, the devil and God still rage inside of me. As we stand at this fork, which path will we choose? We are elder men, and we are good. The last 4 years have prepared us to take the tough road. We are ready to fight forward, fueled by our purple blood. I would like to thank each and every person in this room today. We seniors could not have done it without all of you. Into the world we go, the class of 2012. Thank you, Altiora, keep striving, and Carpe Diem.
Receiving the salutatorian award as Elder Second Ranking Senior is Kevin T. Roll. We ask you kindly to withhold your applause until the entire list of graduates has been called. Thank you in advance for your consideration. Scott Thomas Abernathy, Mark Kenneth Atkins, Scott Allen Baldwin, Michael Gerard Allgaier, Brandon Edward Alverson, Ryan Michael Anton, Anthony Hart Astor, Christopher Daniel Allen, Nicholas Joseph Bailey, Patrick Ed Bailey, Anthony Michael Balzano, Max Dalton Beckham, Joseph Aloysius Neal, Mark William Berger, Kyle Robert Berkey, Aaron Matthew Bill, Reese Aaron Boatwright, Kyle Patrick Brandon, Benjamin John Brock, Joseph Lee Bredesig, Kyle Macy Brock, Michael Oliver Broderick, Adam William Ross, Timothy John Brockstrom, Christopher Corey Brunemeyer, Bo James Brunner, Preston Colin Reed Brunner, Ryan David Bueller, William Buck Burns, James Cody Carter Jr., Jacob Trey Clark, Michael P. Clemens, Aaron Mark Condia, Zachary Ryan Coon, William Paul G. Couch, Andrew Tyler Crofton, Kevin Michael Cunningham, Nicholas R. Custer, Charles Mitchell Dean, Eric Robert Dewar, Casey Emerson Dine, Lonnie Lee Dixon III, Brent Tanner Borfine, Joseph B. Dorsey, Jared Drummond, Corey Lewis Lilly, Elliot Samuel Gould, Jared Dyer, James N. Eby, Andrew James Ellenhorst, Michael Anthony Earhart, Peter Louis Falaci, Christopher Gregory Feldman, James Wayne Fetters, Cody Thomas Fox, Alex Gregory Freed, Joseph Dewey Fidel, Tyler Jordan Fraley, Daniel Bernard Geiser, Matthew Leonard Gemmerith, Josh Thomas Klein, Corey Andrew Godard, Grant Gerard Brady, Benjamin Joseph Ramsey,
Get pictures.
Caleb Sampson Gregory, Kevin T. Lowe, Ian Connor Dunn, David Owen Haley, Joshua Matthew Handorf, Tyler William Hartke, Jonathan William Harrison, Nicholas Byron Hatch, Andrew Michael Hoffman, Joseph Edward Ahab, Nathan Michael Hill, Zachary Ray Hellman, Kevin Michael Helmers, Cody Michael Hennessy, Alexander David Irvin, Eric C. Hyde, Brandon Thomas Hines, David Michael Hornsby, Tyler James Hubbard, David W. User, Dominic Joseph Tomasello Hudson, Nicholas S. Hudson, Nils F. Olokin, William David Imhoff, Andrew Michael Ison, Ethan Thomas Jackson, Christopher J. James, Anthony Nicholas Jameson, Rakim Deontay Johnson, Vincent Michael Cameron, Brian Alexander Keeney, Maxwell Allen Keeney, Cameron Ellis Kelly, Joseph J. Kelly, Charles F. Kelly, Ken A. Kennemeyer, Thomas C. Kuzma, Justin Thomas Cole, Jason S. Cohorst, Joseph B. Koopman, Franklin K. Coppers, Brian Jonathan Crawley, Benjamin J. Kramer, Hunter James Kramer, Benjamin Jerome Herzog, Stephen Gregory Lang, Jared Davis Langenbrunner, Nathan J. Loud, Christopher Joseph Lawrence, Noah Michael Ludke, Jack Justice Marquesa, Mitchell Thomas Marnell, Dylan Michael Martini, Jack David Martini, Tyler Thomas Mattingly, Matthew Edward Mauer, Andrew C. Ney, Thomas Anthony Hazard, John Aloysius McCaffrey, Michael Richard Meyer, David J. Meyer, Samuel Adam Meyer, Brandon Scott Michael, Taylor Lawrence Lyman, Tyler John Lyman, Scott Robert Miliano, Austin Travis Miller, John Lewis Miller IV, Jacob Winfield Moore, Connor Reese Morgan, Jacob Andrew Morgan, Ryan Thomas Morgan, Daniel Michael Murphy, Kyle James Murphy, Matthew Christopher Murphy, Jonathan T. Musman, Brandon August Nelner, Patrick William Newroy, Mitchell Lee Nicholson, Alec Thomas Leehauser, Patrick Anthony Noche, Nicholas Thomas Luskay, Michael D. Osen, Michael Christopher Bath, Nicholas Edward Finnecan, Evan Richard Phillips, Duncan Thomas Bowman, David Thomas Bidoff, Jeffrey Allen Plotman, Justin Douglas Plotman, Tyler William Winnell, Zachary Allen Reed, Alex Paul Lucifer, Nathan William Reith, Luke Andrew Rink, Joshua Edwin Rainier, Stephen Joseph Robin, Andrew Daniel Rudolph, Luke Elliott Schaefer, Nathan P. Chapman, Benjamin Davin Scheimer, Stephen Paul Schenkel Jr., James T. Schmidt, Matthew Allen Schneider, Jacob Daniel Schuster, Daniel Joseph Schwartz, Connor Schultz Schweinfurt, Justin Christopher Seeger, Nicholas Daniel Seiler, Nolan Arthur Seifert, Aaron G. Selmeyer, Christopher A. Shad, John Christian Sigmund, Antonio Smith, Gary Allen Smith Jr., Tyler Stephen Smith, Philip Smithmeyer, Brett M. Sorrell, Samuel D. Sowers, Jacob Eastwood Specht, Keith Spilling, Charles Edward Sweary, Sebastian J. Stegman, Luke Bernard Snow, Tyler Pierce Sullivan, Alexander James Sunderland, Michael Christopher Sutton, Michael Roberts Beck, Jacob Michael Taylor, Ryan Anthony Ford, Zachary Douglas Tindall, Tyler A. Train, Daniel Robert Ralph, Alexander Stephen Trent, Nicholas David Bowler, Timothy William Vader, Evan Charles Monterville, Jeffrey Alexander Warhair, Nathan Timothy Walden, Christopher Michael Walters, Tyler Joseph Weber, Matthew Thomas Wanger, Joshua M. Widener, Andrew B. Welch, Eric Philip Wessels, Mark Edward Westerfield, Mitchell Anthony Westerfield, Alex Joseph Whalen, Samuel Matthew Williams, David Cyril Whistle Jr., Ryan Christopher Wood,
Still being
William R. Yoder, Jeffrey John Zimmerman. Following is a list of scholarships the seniors will be accepted for the total of 430.
Jerry's got dumb friends and died. It's not really dumb. Jake had smart friends.
The following are the senior awards which are voted upon by the seniors and faculty. We ask these seniors to return to the stage after the final procession for a picture. The Distinguished Service Award to a student who was outstanding in his service to the elder community, Stephen Paul Schenkel Jr. The Reverend Ralph C. Maggie Award to a student who was outstanding in the use of his talents both in class and in extracurricular activities, Justin Thomas Kohler and Daniel Joseph Schwartz.
evening, faculty, staff, family, friends of Elder, Judge Dinklocker, and my fellow graduates. Well, here we are, class of 2012. We made it. Tonight, it is my honor to recognize a class that has embodied the spirit of Elder. But first, thanks must be given to the families and teachers that have instilled in us the values that lead to success, values that make us who we are. It is now up to us to take these values to heart and live them out. And it is our responsibility to remember what we have been taught as we go up to college, the military, or the workforce. Most of you here recognize the uniqueness of the Elder community. And for those of you who don't, well, stick around long enough and you'll know what I mean. For many of us, Elder is a second home. I remember when I first walked into Elder as a bumbling, awkward freshman who almost peed himself whenever an upperclassman so much as looked at me. Just kidding, but seriously. On my very first day, I was told about a little thing called the Elder Man. And for the next 4 years, we were all taught what it means to be this Elder Man. To be the best you can be, to strive for the higher things. Just in the past 6 months, we have seen the strength of these Elder Men on our very own faculty. Mr. Ray Backus continues to battle cancer, and Mr. Scott Lewis has lost his father to cancer in the past 2 weeks. From these true Elder Men, we learn strength, take faith, and draw inspiration. And our hearts and prayers go out to each man and their families. We were always told that time goes quicker when you're an Elder, and I can attest to that statement. Our 4 years here have flown by, going even faster than Mr. Alley can run a cool 17 miles, Mr. Kramer can teach an entire biology book, or Mr. Nye can do the window riddle. And now here we sit, a bunch of senior guys with the world at our fingertips. While we would love to relive our years at Elder and the countless memories we have made, we must now look to the future. And for this class, the sky is the limit. I look at this class and see future leaders, doctors, businessmen, teachers, engineers, policemen, firemen, and politicians. Who knows, there may even be an exotic dancer or two among us. One thing is for sure though, the members of the class of 2012 will impact the world. Look at the group of young men sitting before you. Each and every one of them is special. Each and every one of them is talented and gifted. Whether it is athletics, art, music, academics, or even just overall friendliness and good naturedness. I'm not really sure if good naturedness is an actual word, but it's my speech, so. The teachers and staff at Elder High School, along with each parent here, have molded us into the young adults we are today. While I'm on the topic, I'd like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank all the faculty and staff on behalf of the class of 2012. I mean, take a look at this all-star lineup of instructors so before we talk about the good, the bad, and everything. I'm only kidding, of course. This group of people took on the task of turning a straggly group of boys into academically and morally sound young men. And you know what? They succeeded. But parents, no one can come close to the effect you have on your son. My fellow classmates and I would be nothing without you. You have raised us to recognize the difference between right and wrong, to act with integrity, and to treat others with respect. So graduates, never forget who made you into who you are today, and never forget to show your gratitude. Graduates, the proverbial ball is now in our court. It is our turn now. We have the tools, the skills, and the knowledge to succeed wherever we wish in life. We are merely scratching the surface of life's rewards, yet we now have a solid foundation on which to base the rest of our lives. Whether you become a millionaire or end up living in a van down by the river, no matter what you do, you are a part of something special here at Elder. Remember the times we had together, the friendships, the Friday nights in the pit, those fun Saturday mornings after those Friday nights, the pep rallies, the classes, but most importantly, remember the people. Thank each other for watching one another's backs and for helping each other grow as people. Thank Mr. Otten and the entire staff for guiding you. Thank your parents for raising you. And above all else, thank God for life itself. So as I close, I'd like to quote one of my favorite poets. I thought about choosing some inspirational Shakespeare quote, but let's be honest, this comes out in the year. Instead, I'll let Dr. Seuss do the talking for me. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You you are the guy who decided where to go. So class of 2012, here's to you. Out to you all, and God bless.
Receiving the valedictorian award as Elder's highest ranking senior is Matthew Christopher Murphy.
Good evening, my name is Ed Nickhouse. I'm a 63 graduate of Elder and a retired teacher and assistant principal at Elder. It's my honor to introduce the guest speaker this evening. First of all, let me say, on behalf of Judge Dinkelacher and myself, it's great to be back with the Panthers at the home of the Muskies. Pat Dinkelacher was the second of 5 sons born to Lou and Esther Dinkelacher. All sons attended Elder, Mike 70, Pat 1972, Tim 73, Tom 75, and Jim 78. Pat graduated from Our Lady of Lourdes in 68, from Elder 72, from Xavier University with a BA in Political Science in 76, and from the University of Dayton Law School in 1979. He passed the state bar in that same year, 1979. He has since been practicing attorney, assistant Hamilton County prosecutor, and judge in Hamilton County Court of Common Pleas and Court of Appeals. Pat and his wife Kathy added 4 more Dinkelachers to the clan: Brian 2000, Kevin 2002, Leah, and Julie. As a student at Elder, Pat played football for all 4 years, basketball for 2 years, and was consistently an honor roll student. I first met Pat when he became a member of the journalism class in the Purple Quill staff. He was an excellent writer, but he was the best typesetter that I had in my 12 years as moderator. Those were the best, those were the days before computers. I admired Pat as a staunch Christian student and for a sense of dedication to his friends and beliefs. Pat is very active in the Lourdes sports program, having coached for almost 30 years. He has been a basketball referee for over 20 years and also
Great education, good family that put you through Elder, thought enough of you to say, this guy deserves to go to Elder High School. You made the sacrifice to do that. You've got family, you've got friends, you've got Christian values. You've got it all. You've got it all, gentlemen. It's all going your way. Now you just have to add your dream. Dream big. Take a chance on life. That's your opportunity. The only thing that can stop you is you. Take advantage of the opportunities that many have worked and sacrificed for to give that to you. Not just the people here in the building, but all across this country. It's all about opportunity. It's all about opportunity. With hard work and playing by the rules in this country, gentlemen, you can be anybody you want to be or do anything you want to do. With these opportunities, though, I will tell you that there are expectations. I'm going to be the first to tell you, although I'm sure your parents have told you before, you're not entitled to anything. You have to earn things. Okay? And we, all the members of this Elder community, expect you to use the opportunities to be good citizens, to give to our society, and not take from our society. Don't let Elder down. I'm counting on you. I hesitate to do this, but if you just bear with me for a second. In my business, I've seen a lot of things that I really don't want to see. Okay? And fortunately, I don't see a lot of people like you in the business that I'm in. Although they tell me that juvenile traffic court has hit its fair share of Elder purple over there, and I know what that's all about. As part of my legal experience, I've seen parents who've told me, I don't want anything more to do with this kid. Do with him what you want. I give up on him. I don't see that here. Your family will never give up on you, gentlemen.
I've looked in the eyes of people that I consider to be evil. I believe there's evil in this world. I saw in the eyes of a 15-year-old who killed 2 people and I sentenced him to life. 15 years old. I've sentenced a lot of bad people to long prison sentences. I've signed documents that order the execution of 2 of my fellow human beings. It gets pretty serious stuff. But you know what? People that hurt and rob and kill, they do that because they weren't taught the values of respect for life and respect for other human beings. And gentlemen, you were taught that. You had that in you. I know each and every one of you has respect for life and respect for others, so I don't see people like you coming in front of somebody like me. You have been blessed by having the elder experience to know what God and the law expect of you and to do what God and the law expect of you. So, I figured the judge thing that you probably want me to do a little legal stuff, so I'm going to do this. I'm moving along here. I'm not going to take much of your time. When you walk out tonight, after having appeared in front of Judge Nicklocker, technically you're doing that, and trust me, gentlemen, trust me, even though you're elder guys, you do not want to stand in front of Judge Nicklocker in the courthouse and answer around. You don't want to do that. You're not going to be going to jail tonight, obviously, but we're going to, that is myself, elder, we're going to put you on a type of probation. Okay? Hopefully nobody here personally knows what probation is all about, but I'll explain it real quick. Probation in the justice system means you don't go to jail as long as you fulfill certain conditions. And don't worry, it doesn't start with a urine test tomorrow to see if you've got alcohol in your system. We're not going to do that. The elder probation is to see if you fulfill the elder promise of attaining the elder motto, Altiora, the higher things. These are the conditions, gentlemen, of your 2012 probation. First of all, be thankful. And the 2 gentlemen that spoke before me spoke so eloquently, the valedictorian, I think the other word is salutatorian, I'm not exactly sure. They did a great job. They actually stole some of my thunder. But I ask you, number 1, to be thankful. And I mean, thank those who thought enough of you to send you to elder. Your parents, your family, your teachers, they all helped you and guided you. You didn't get this diploma on your own. You know what, gentlemen? You're not going to get a whole lot in life on your own. So be thankful to the people that have helped you along. Be Christian. I know that may sound a little corny, but I mean, use the Christian values that you've been endowed with to be a force for good. Good will win over evil every time, as long as people like you exercise their Christian values. Be determined. Grasp as many opportunities you have. You can fulfill your dreams. Nothing wrong with trying to be the best. It's still America. You're still allowed to try to be the best. And you should be. The only thing, again, that can stop you is you. Work hard, never quit, be determined. And be humble. I know you're elder guys now, you're elder grads, and that's neat. That's really neat. But don't ever forget where you came from. You guys are all special to your mom and dad. You're special, and that's good. There's nothing wrong with it. But don't forget that in the eyes of God, in the eyes of the law, and in keeping with the elder values that you've not now bought into, we're all the same. So be humble. And finally, this is the most important to me. My kids can attest to this. Be nice. I've always preached that to my kids. They get sick of hearing it. So I'm preaching it to you guys a little bit tonight. Be nice. You get so much more out of life when you're nice to people, and life is so much better to you when, again, you're nice to people. And believe it or not, it's contagious. Think what the world would be if everybody was nice. It'd be pretty cool. So just do that. So with that, those are your conditions. I truly believe if you fulfill those conditions, you will be a success in life. However you define that, you will have attained Altiora. You fulfilled your dream, you'll be happy. So gentlemen, with this, I, like you now, men of elder, am truly blessed, honored, and humbled to have gone to Elder High School. From the day I sat in your chair till I'm standing here today, I feel that I have been truly blessed. And I hope for you, gentlemen, over the next several weeks, several years, 40 years down the pike, and forever, that you feel the same way as I do, that is blessed to have gone to Elder High School. I leave you with this in conclusion. I just like this passage, so I'm going to share it with you and ask you to live by it. It's from the book of Micah. What does the Lord ask of us? Only to do justice and to walk humbly with your God. I believe that is what Elder expects of us. Gentlemen, I hope life brings you great happiness, true fulfillment. Go Elder, Alciora, congratulations. God bless all of you. God bless Elder High School, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
We have come to what is listed in the program as the benediction, the final blessing, the concluding prayer. Although it takes the form of a song, it is not really meant to be entertainment. It's meant as a prayer. One prayer, but at the end of a long line of prayers. If you're like me, more often than not, these prayers begin with please rather than thank you. And God help me rather than God help me. Once the crisis in our life is past, we forget how our prayers have been answered, how God truly is present among us all in the person of a co-worker, a parent, a mentor, a friend, a teacher. I hope it's no secret that we have all been praying for you and with you, all of you. And now on behalf of the faculty and staff, we offer this benediction, this final blessing for you, the class of 2012.
This marks the closing of the 90th commencement of Elder High School. Kindly remain in your places until the faculty and graduates have marched down the aisle. Thank you.